Hello everyone. So some viewers might realize that this normally isn't the content that I do. I normally play the games, you guys get to watch the games. It's all just fun and games, you know? But today, I'm doing something a little different. Today, I'm going to see if Bubblegum Simulator Infinity is really better than Pet Simulator 99. And if Bubblegum Simulator Infinity really lives up to the hype that people give it. And if you've already played Bubblegum Simulator before, you'll probably already know the answer to this question. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm going to go into each game and say what I like and what I don't like about the game. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm pretty much gonna come back into my game and I'm just gonna list out the pros and the cons of each game. I see no reason to further delay the video, so let's hop right into Yes, I've played all the way through Pet Simulator 99. Yes, I am disappointed in myself. So, we're in the game now, and you know, off the bat, it's giving me starter quests as if I haven't already played through the entirety of the game. So here's something good about the game that I really like. They have the signs over here, you know, they have the signs. You tap the coins to get money, and I like that. You'll notice why in a minute when we go to Bubblegum Simulator, but I like having just these little signs that have like tips for players, or at least like telling them what happens with them. So you know, you have grab pets and eggs from Pet Simulator X, you know, support us and get rewarded. See, like I like that. The signs that have like the tips and aren't just like bolstering game passes, like that sign all the way over there. I like that. I feel like that's cool for players and it makes their lives a lot easier. That's really kind of it for the pros. It's just, so when you first start the game, you're gonna get a pet and you're gonna realize pretty quickly that the pet that you very likely got, which if I go through my inventory, you probably got a dog or like a corgi, an axolotl, a cat maybe. You're gonna realize really quickly that these pets take a long time to break the coins. Even with my huge pets, it still takes a long time for them to break the coins. And that's one thing I don't like. If the pets can do a lot of damage, please do not limit them to doing just like 4 damage, or at least capping it. That's really unfair, and I don't like that. You can do it faster by just clicking on everything, but you're obviously going to want to be AFK grinding because it's a grinding game, you know? You don't just want to be sitting here clicking for hours at a time. And there is one thing that could make it easier, which is, if I go into here, there's an auto-clicker game pass, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, auto-tap right here. And that really stinks. We'll come back to the game passes later, though. A thing that I don't like about this game is mainly just the fact that it takes so long to get to like your first mastery upgrade. It's insane. Another thing I don't like is that when you ascend, it takes you all the way back to the beginning, so you have to go all the way through this place again. And I do not like that in the slightest. I think that's very cheesy. Okay, however, I will say the upgrades themselves aren't bad, and the mastery upgrades themselves make it a little bit easier. One of the gripes I have with it, though, is that once you make it like maybe 4 or 5 zones past the ascension, you're pretty much just gonna start running out of strength very quickly. So in total, you have to go through this. You actually have to go through this 2 times, actually. Because on the last area, if you look on this last area right here, there's a rebirth here. And you need 4 rebirths to get to Tech World. And this is how you get your 4th one. Which means you have to go back all the way to the beginning and go through all of that one more time. And that actually stinks. It's the same for the Tech World too. So we're gonna go to the Tech World. Now, let's get into the whole huge pets and stuff, like getting these giant pets here. I have these 2 pets, free to play actually. One of them is from that stupid RNG event that I did, and one of them I actually bought. I didn't buy it with Robux, I bought it with gems. I managed to save up enough rare items to get it. Let's say you want to try and hatch a huge pet. See? Huge pets. from egg 251. And you might be thinking, well, wait a minute. That's not in the tech world. You're right. It's not. You cannot hatch huge pets in the first world or the second world. You have to get all the way to the void world. Every time they add a new game or a new update, they put the huge hatches at the last egg. And that is so dumb. I dare say that is very not cool. Because think about, they want you to spend money on the game, right? To get these big pets. See, unlike me, I got 2 of them free because I'm awesome like that. But you have to go and you can go into the shop. Oh, what's this? I can buy eggs to get cool stuff. Like I could get this awesome beast, or I could get this, or I could get this. But oh, you want 1 egg? That's 400 Robux. You want 10 eggs? That's $50. I want you to know that all the Bubblegum Simulator game passes together, the Infinity version, Bubblegum Simulator Infinity, they cost, I think, a little bit less than this at 3,127. I don't know. I'll do the calculations after. But if you want just 10 of these eggs, it's all of the game passes in like an entirely different game. And that is insane. Another thing I should probably point out. You get playtime rewards. And these playtime rewards take so unbelievably long to get. If you want all of them, you have to spend around, I think, 3 hours in-game to get all of them. That's really annoying. So there is one thing I will say that is another positive. They do have little mini games, like a little claw machine mini game. So if you go in here, there's like a little claw machine in here. You can get eggs and stuff. The egg you want is the 20 times egg. I actually might have a couple of them. That looks pretty good. We're gonna drop it. So see how it's pretty much just like a claw machine? There you go. You got it. See? Now, unfortunately, since Roblox has lag and everything, sometimes it'll just clip out like that. See? That's what I'm saying. It's just like a real claw machine. And frankly, it is what it is. They gotta make money somehow, but you know. Yeah, so that's pretty much where I rage quit. Needless to say, I did not have fun at all while I was playing Pet Simulator 99. Anyway, that's it from our first competitor. Let's hear from our second competitor. This is the new Bubblegum Simulator, in case you haven't heard. I made a little YouTube short about it, so you know, I like it a lot. I used to be an absolute holy... Alright, sorry, I accidentally ascended halfway into space. That's my fault. Whoopsie daisy and all that, but... Welcome to Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. This is the remake of, the old Bubblegum Simulator. Anyway, so you're gonna realize off the bat that it looks almost exactly like the original. And you'd be right in that matter. It does look a lot like the original. There is, so here's the egg that I should probably mention. So you'll notice how this egg isn't like 7 million Robux for 1 egg. It's like 59. I don't even think they expected anybody to purchase it, let's just be honest. I'm right off the bat, I love the new UI and the new redesign of all this stuff. It looks so much cleaner and so much better than the original. They do have the playtime rewards, but the downside to the playtime rewards is that you have to get to that second island up there, which is it's not hard. It takes like maybe 5 minutes to get there. And another thing is that you don't really need any of the game passes. I have the VIP game pass, but my friend had gifted that to me. Money in this game is not that hard to get because they give you a ton of starting stuff if you played the original Bubblegum Simulator. If you have any of the game passes in the original Bubblegum Simulator, a little icon is going to be right here called BGS1 Rewards. And if you click on it, you can get a ton of free mastery items and stuff early on in the game. So for example, I had the multi-hatch, so I got this. I got this, and then I think I had some other stuff which gave me a ton of other buffs as well. Like more pets and more storage. So, you know, I have a ton of stuff already in the game, and I've barely done anything, you know? It took me like 30 minutes to finish the first world in this game. And that's not even 30, it was like 20 minutes to finish the first world. So right off the bat, it's already way quicker to make it to the last island, and it's a lot easier to do so. I mean, you barely even have to do anything. You can like hatch a couple eggs from here, go up and hatch on that little island up there, which we'll go up to there very quickly. So yeah, once you get up to here, there's gonna be the spiky egg, which you can roll on it. The legendary chances on this are pretty good, and you should actually get some mystery boxes like these. So you can open these up and get a ton of stuff. Look at this. It's pretty much just those, like, it was pretty much just those arcade eggs that I had opened up, except, you get a ton more stuff, and you get these ones way more frequently and at the start of the game, so you know. So once you get up to this island, you unlock Mastery. And once you get to Mastery, you can actually get your free playtime rewards. So you click here, and then you finally unlock playtime rewards. You don't have to pay for them at all. So yeah, and also Mastery doesn't take that long to get, or like level up, because you already get a lot of gems. I've almost maxed out everything. Another thing that I think is new, I don't really know, is the pet enchantments. So you can enchant your pet with some pretty cool stuff. Like, here, we'll roll on my virus really quickly. So that was all of my gems. I'm broke now. There we go. Okay, this is the best one. Team Up V. This boosts your stats a lot, so I think I should now be getting, yeah, 11k, makes sense. So every pet with the Team Up enchant pretty much buffs their gains plus 25% stats. Alright, let's go up to this island right here. I might make it. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, it's a rainbow egg. Let's get the rainbow egg. I'm gonna drop down. Alright, so see, you can get a little luck boost. So this one's ×5. It's not good, but it's not bad. You mainly, so the boost can go from ×5 to ×25. Oh my goodness, I forgot to enable bubble gravity. Alright, so now we're at the final island. And the final island is where you go if you need gems and money. All of these things are very easy to get. If you have good pets, you should be perfectly fine. I have to complete this before I can get another one. But pretty much, you can talk to the Gem Genie, and he'll give you a quest for gems. And the more quests you do for him, I'm pretty sure the more gems he gives you, which is why I have, which is why he's giving me like 500,000 gems now. I'm pretty sure he can give you a lot more than that, though. I could be wrong. I will say, a downside of this is that once you get all the way to the top, there really isn't much else to do besides grinding money, playing doggy jump, and hatching eggs. So there's a downside. So yeah, Bubblegum Simulator section was a little shorter, but it's really because I couldn't find too many downsides or too many upsides to it, to be frank. Now, who would win the fight between BGSI and PS99? It's pretty obvious who wins this, though. Yeah, Bubblegum Simulator Infinity takes the cake on this one. PS99 really just doesn't compare to Bubblegum Simulator in any way, shape, or form. All of the game's pros and cons will be listed right next to me right now. I mean, both of the games are really just the same at the core, but I feel like in terms of free-to-play, Bubblegum Simulator takes the cake easily. Also, all the game passes don't cost like 50 bucks. Pet Simulator, take notes. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you. I spend a lot of time working on this kind of dumb stuff, and you watching it all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. You don't know how much I do. Thank you all so much for 1.5k subscribers. It's a big milestone for me. I'm very happy to announce that. I'm gonna have more content on the way soon, so I hope to see you guys all in the next video. Peace.